All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to the Sunday Watch List Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'm going to let you get back to doing it. I'm not going to keep you long. We're just going to go over the charts and see what may be in store for us on an FOMC week. That's right. This week on Wednesday is the FOMC. So we could see some movement ahead of that meeting, and we may not. We'll have to wait and see, right? So that's what we're going to look at the charts. Let's see what the algo charts have to say about the price action thus far. Okay, so here on Theta, we had that crash alert, and then we have no downside production as of yet. So this is just day one. So we can lead the day, the market 3 to 5 days out. So just be aware of that. This market is still in a corrective state. So trade accordingly. Next, we have ZEC or Zcash. We had that initial crash alert back here, and we've already started getting that downside production. Now it appears that we may have a bullish algo shift. So we have to wait and see how this plays out, but you're still in a locked-in bear market, and the 52-week lows are still in play. Next, we have XRP Ripple. So you still have the bearish trend momentum reading. You did get the initial downside production from the crash alert, and the support here is also in play to be taken out. So definitely trade with caution there, as this correction has deepened and gotten worse. It looks like the selling pressure is about to accelerate. Next, you have silver. Silver is still in a corrective state. However, the bullish algo shift has helped to push prices upward, all right, toward that $28 psychological resistance. It failed to take it out on Friday, so we'll see if it has more leg up in it. But the market seems to want to battle at this point. Looks like the trend wants to reclaim the price action, but it still has a way to go in order to do that. You're still in a corrective state even after Friday's little rally. So also trade with caution. Next, we have the Dow. We had that excuse me. We had this situation here when we got this this negative reading, and it means that a big down leg is coming. All right, these bot checks are very important, and it means that big shorts have entered in, and it's imminent that a down leg will come. Next, we have the NASDAQ 100, and we have a bullish algo shift where the bulls are defending the little support zone here, and it's pushed the price action back into the Kumo cloud. And now we got to get back to the 18,000 psychological resistance, and that's what's going on here. We still got the bearish trend momentum reading, so the sell the rally mode is still in effect, but with the bullish algo shift, it's making it so that the market has stopped going down for now, and it's on its way bouncing back up off the support low. We don't know how high the bounce is going to be, but we are looking to play the bounce when and if necessary. So we'll be watching the intraday price inflection points to see what the situation is going to be. But according to the algo charts here, you still have a ways to go before you get up here to the 18,190 top of the Kumo cloud resistance. So we'll be watching that. Then you got gold. So gold still has the bearish trend momentum reading. You're still in a correction in gold. You had the initial crash alert with the initial downside production. Now you got the bullish algo shift here as well, but it's not as impactful yet. So we'll see. It still has a way to go to get back up to 2,400. Not saying it's not possible, but it is, $100 away. So you would need for a pretty significant rally to come into play here. As of right now, it's more of a neutral type of thing. You still got a way to go between 2351 and 2400. So if the market's going to break out and try to get back above 2400, that leaves $50 on the table of potential upside gain. But we'll have to wait and see what the market has in store. Then on the S&P 500, again, negative bot check. Then on Friday, it was quiet. We know a big down surge is imminent, especially with a bearish trend momentum reading. You need to do the knowledge to that and be ready. Next, we have crude oil, bearish trend momentum reading, bullish algo shift here, but that $85 psychological resistance is staring oil right in the face, and it's going to take a lot to punch through that. And I think it's going to be news driven at this point. So if that fear gauge were to really go full throttle, then this would push the oil back into a bullish bullish trend momentum reading, and then you'd be off to the races up toward 100. So this is a very interesting juncture for oil. Definitely one to watch. Next, we have the euro. So the euro has ceased the acceleration to the downside for now. It's no longer in a corrective situation. We got a bullish algo shift here, and the market's going to try to get back up to the 108 top of the Kumo cloud resistance. We'll see if it can do it, but with the bearish trend momentum reading still in effect, meaning you're still in a locked-in bear market, this is a technical bounce, which we're preparing for it to be sold, put it that way. Next, you have the pound sterling, similar situation coming up here. Your bearish trend momentum reading is still in effect. Although you're in a bull market here, you're still in a free fall status, even though you have ceased going down for the moment. That corrective mode has been turned off. Now the market's in a reversal mode with a bullish trend momentum. With a bullish algo shift. So we'll see if there's enough momentum to get this market back up here to the top of the Kumo cloud at 127.08. That's a long way away. So I think this rally is going to get sold as well. The Aussie finally got back up here to the Kumo cloud resistance and stopped short right there. 66 is still a strong, long-term, powerful psychological resistance zone that the Aussie has had a lot of trouble staying above. So we'll see if it can do it this time. But you still got the bullish trend momentum reading, albeit in a bear market. So perhaps, more profit taking on any shorts from back here or back here could help bolster that technical bump, and then that could open the door to get more longs involved. But you do need to get back above 66 in order for people to really stand up and take notice. Until then, it's going to be a hard-fought battle, and the longer it takes and drags out, then you start to see the Kumo cloud put more pressure to the downside and keep these prices at bay. Next, we have here the Russell. The Russell's been the weakest of the stock index futures, and you can see here that when it came down and put in this support low, the market technically bounced. Then we have a crash alert coming into Friday. We didn't get any initial downside production as of yet, and the market did stop short at the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance zone. So we'll see if this market has enough in it, or is this thing about to sell off and crash and burn with this bearish trend momentum reading. Russell's been struggling to stay above 2,000. That should also be noted. Next, we have Ethereum futures, bullish trend momentum reading, bull market. That's a locked-in bull market, even though the market's still in correction at this time. We'll see if there's a pop on the open. You are also inside the Kumo cloud, and it's a pretty decent sized cloud. We'll call it about 500 points, just about. All right, so you got like a $500 sideways consolidation. So we'll see what happens. This yellow bar here is your consolidation bar, meaning that price action will stay within this bar for the immediate foreseeable future. So we'll see what happens there, but you are now technically in a consolidation zone. Then with Bitcoin's still in a locked-in bull market with a bullish trend momentum reading, and you have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading based on Friday's close. All right, so, and it's happening right here at the top of the Kumo Cloud resistance zone. So it's going to need to really rev up, and you don't have too much further to go until you hit this resistance zone here and the next side up. So you're about 67,980. All right. And then 70K is a psychological resistance. So you're still in a wider, longer term consolidation pattern here. It's really congested up in here, but it's very wide trading ranges. And you're at the spot now where the bulls will come in and defend the supports. So we'll see what happens on that one, but it does look wide open. And there is a rally alert that you cannot ignore. Then the US dollar index on Friday's close gave us a positive bot check, even though it put the dollar into an official corrective state. So this is a very unique one. Very unique to get a positive bot check on the same day that you get a correction signal. So what we may see is for the dollar to maybe show a little bit of weakness, right? And then all of a sudden it explodes higher, or it may just psych you out and explode and gap up on Sunday's open. So it's a very interesting thing. You're still in a locked-in bull market, bullish trend momentum reading, bull market still locked in, and you're north of the Kumo cloud. All right, and the bearish algo shift has come off on top of that. I'm sorry, yeah. So on top of that, so yeah, this is a twisted looking algo situation right now in the dollar. Meaning it could go either way, but with this positive bot check, we know a big upsurge cometh. All right, a rally cometh. That's generally the way that goes. Now, sometimes price action can buck trend for whatever reason, but eventually it's going to give you that upsurge. Like back here, we knew that was coming and it came. Then you got more signal here, and then you got another one here. You did get that upsurge here, but it just wasn't as much as you thought it would have been. Then back here, you had another one. Got a little bit of upsurge, and then here it warned, but the market kept going down. And you got another one. And you got a little bit of an upsurge, not as powerful as we would have thought. Then here, same thing. Market went the other way. But then eventually you got that rally alert, and then you did get that big upsurge. So, yeah, just like here, the market was like, nope, I'm not ready to give it to you yet. And then you got another one here, and then all of a sudden you explode. So you can't ignore the positive and negative bot checks, just like you can't ignore the bullish and bearish algo shifts or the rally and crash alerts. All right, those are the three classes of alerts in the system. All right, so like I have been saying, I know it's been a really boring week because it really hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity on the table. But just like I always say, that's when you have to. It's like fishing or hunting. Sometimes you just have to exercise a lot of patience and let trades develop, because every day is not going to be a buy signal or sell signal. It's not even necessarily every week. So you just have to take things as they come. And with that being said, I am still flat to start the Sunday trading session. If that changes, I will let you know. I will tweet out and post out, but I'm still flat. I have no positions and no working orders whatsoever just yet. Because like you, I have to be patient and let the trades develop and see what's going on. And we have FOMC coming up too. So this is going to be really interesting to see, what they say and what they do, and listen to all the different analysis, because, they're going to analyze the mess out of whatever the Fed says or fails to say, or how they say what they say and how they don't say what they don't say, and body language. They're going to be analyzing the heck out of the whole situation. So it should be very entertaining, to say the least. And I do believe some major trading opportunities likewise will also develop. So definitely keep your ears open, eyes and ears open, because you just never know what may go down. And you don't want to miss anything. You don't want to, get so lackadaisical. You're like, nothing's happened for a week or 2 weeks. I'm just going to go play some golf. And you don't have any working orders. And then you get an alert on your phone saying the market's moving, and you are missing it because you were lackadaisical or didn't think anything was going to happen. All right. So when the system gives you entry points, you put your orders in, and then the market will sort out the rest. So just make sure you do that before you back out and go play golf. That way, if anything pops off, you're already in the mix of it because you had your orders already working in the market. All right. So with that being said, remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.